Hey,
Hi.
welcome to Send News,
Welcome to Send News.
where we give you all of the news. The good news, the bad news, the fat news, the skinny news.
What's the skinny, you might ask?
What is the skinny? I want to know.
Yeah.
Guess what? We're going to tell you what the skinny is.
We're going to take a unique angle, one you might never seen before.
No.
And you'll get it, and it'll get right into your ear hole, and you'll be like, what?
Huh?
That's not where that's supposed to go.
Get out of my ear hole.
Yeah. How are you even fitting in there?
It's going to be amazing, and we can't wait to venture into your ear holes.
So let us in.
Just let us in.
Lube up your ear holes.
Lube up your ear holes. Strap in tight. This is Send News.
Send News. And this is where we would put like a title sequence.
Yeah.
If we were like, we would do like a couple clips of us like out in the world, like investigating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Imagine that happened right there.
Yeah. And then there would be like a quick cut, and then we would have paper and a desk, and we'd
Shuffle our papers, and we'd be like, good evening and welcome. Our top stories tonight. Wait, I want to hear if you have any news.
do I have any news? I don't really. Everything's been going Everything's been okay.
I've been living my life. Nice. Okay, well, that's...
Since we recorded last, the sun has come up a couple times. It's gone down a couple times. I've taken a bunch of breaths. You know what? I do have news.
All right, what is it?
I have tried to stop eating in the middle of the night.
I didn't know you were a middle of the night eater.
Yeah. 5 o'clock, I wake up and I need to eat.
I think you're not eating enough during the day then, maybe.
Maybe. Or maybe that's when my body is like most ready for food.
Your body needs rest before it can take in food. Yeah, my body's not like that.
My body's like, listen, the stomach, because like, so I got a lot going on.
You're a smaller frame too.
Yeah.
You're not exactly got tons of room for all that food.
But, and speaking of not having tons of room, I also don't have tons of room for when I get gas.
Okay. Well, nobody has tons of room for gas. Gas sucks.
But there's a new part of my body that seems to be welcoming the gas.
And it is. I'm so excited because having a kid, you get gas everywhere.
It's right below my heart.
Yeah, it hurts, right? It's like stuck in there.
Oh my God, yeah. To the point where like I can't move.
You got to twist.
I was laying down.
Twisting kind of helps with that one.
I can't. I burped
It
like
hurts,
100 times.
Yeah.
Before I had any relief.
Yeah, I feel your pain actually because when you're pregnant, it's like this weird thing nobody tells you about. But if you get a C-section, the minute they take that baby out, it's just like you just fill with air, and then they sew you back, and you get gas. The gas that I had post both my kids compares like to nothing I've ever experienced in my life, and it gets trapped I had gas, and I was like, it hurts, and it was just gas. Like I was just like, there was just pockets of air making my body unhappy. It's bad.
Yeah.
I remember being like, I wish I could just, and this under here, I remember being like, I wish I could just like take a pencil and just go like this and just like release it. Just like right out of my... Yeah, I feel for you. So not eating in the middle of the night might be a good step.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I would imagine sleeping, waking up, eating, and then going straight back to sleep isn't helping digestive.
Yeah, but I lay on my left side.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know why it's happening.
Yeah. Because if you lay on your left side, then your stomach is like a toilet. Like shape.
I've heard all about that. You lay on your left side and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But, you know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. People say you're not supposed to eat before you sleep. But when else is your body more ready to digest food?
I would imagine when you like get up in the morning and you eat and you give yourself fuel and then you burn your fuel and your digestive system's going while you're going.
Yeah, but see, that's too many things. I'm not a multitasker.
Your body might be, though.
Well, God bless it.
Maybe what you should do. My boss does a thing where she has an alarm go off like every 3 hours that reminds her to eat something. I know it's stupid. We might have a new listener. I can't say that.
Oh, yeah.
Silly me. I actually do get it. Kind of.
Yeah.
Like, I could do that. But, like, I don't think I'd be hitting eating before the alarm went off all the time. Yeah. I'd be like, it's been a half an hour. I'm hungry.
Well, I don't want to be rude and not ask you if you have any news, but I feel like this news leads us directly into news reported to us by none other than my very own sister, Rose Wills. Different last name, you may ask? Yeah, because she's married and just had a kid.
That's right.
And
a baby. A cute
baby. It's real cute. And it wasn't there this weekend when I went to visit.
That's not cool, dude. I would have been so pissed. I've been like, I drove this far and I'm not sniffing a baby's head. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, it was with the grandparents.
I get it. I'm just saying I would have been mad. I would have wanted to just like eat that baby.
More out of it. Well, that would be news if you're eating the baby.
Every single mom right now listening knows what I mean when I say I want to eat that baby. Because it doesn't mean you really want to eat the baby. You just want to like...
Consume it?
You want to consume the baby. I want to consume babies.
Well, that also leads into our next story.
We get a lot of stories.
This story is about a woman in Ireland.
You know those Irish bitches.
Yeah, 66 years old. Probably the oldest Irish woman ever.
No. My grandmother, 102.
Oh.
Full-blooded, 100% Irish.
Why is a 66-year-old Irish woman making the news, you may say? Well, doctors had an unusual case at St. Vincent University Hospital in Dublin where they had to remove 55 batteries from the stomach of an elderly woman.
That's too many batteries.
Yeah. 55.
One is too many. How'd you get 55 down there?
So she reported that it was a case of deliberate self-harm.
Oh, that's so sad. She decided to eat batteries?
That's what's sad.
Because
she was too dumb to do it successfully.
Stop it. Like,
batteries?
Yeah, you're like, you know what? I'm going to kill myself. What should I do? Hang myself? Just take a bunch of pills, obviously seems like the option to me. Yeah. You shoot yourself, all the... I'm going to just slowly eat battery. Imagine getting one down your throat.
Yeah.
That sounds painful.
Yeah.
55? What the fuck? What made her think that was the way to do it?
I have no idea.
Was she trying to kill herself or did she like get off on the pain?
See, this is what I've been trying to figure out. Because this is not what's reported, is her state of mind.
Why would they not report that?
Yeah, that's what we all want to know.
That's the stupidest thing ever. Everyone, you hear about batteries in somebody's stomach and you're like, what kind of state of mind were they in? How did that happen?
Well, so they're AA and AAA. Notice no C or D's.
Yeah, because you can't get it down your throat.
Yeah. Well, she's an Irish woman. She's used to a AA or a AAA going down her throat.
Okay.
All right. But... like my thing is like after like 4.
Yeah. Talk about gas.
Yeah.
This woman. I can't even imagine. 55 batteries. That's a lot of fucking batteries. Just the weight of them alone.
Yeah.
Right?
God, that's a bag, like a plastic bag full of batteries.
Like it's hurting my throat to even think about getting one to go down. Yeah. How did she not choke on them?
I have no idea. Maybe she's just like a throat queen.
Luckily, none were obstructing... Yes, the 66-year-old throat queen. Luckily, none were obstructing her gastrointestinal tract. Oh, boy.
Yeah, and also, none of the batteries showed any sign of structural damage. So I'm beginning to think this is just an ad for Energizer. Energizer. The batteries that won't even burn up in your stomach acid. But like also like maybe she was having like a delusion. She's like, fuck, I need some energy.
I need a little pep in my step, man. I'm so tired lately. She ran out of cocaine.
So they did surgery to remove these.
Thank God.
But
yes.
they could only get out 51.
You're kidding.
The other 4 had to be coaxed through her
butt.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no. I like the little dance you did to show me it was her butt.
Well, I was thinking like who knows, maybe I should contact her.
I like that you said they had to be coaxed. Yeah. Like, come on, battery. Come on.
Well, I believe the word the article used was even milked through her rectum.
Oh, no. Oh, God. They were in her colon. They were milked into her rectum and then removed through her anus.
Yeah.
The total count came to 55.
Although, actually, hold on.
Now, how do you... No, wait a minute. You're in, like, the mental hospital. You're known as the battery lady, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Actually, I didn't read this. She managed to pass 5 in the first week.
Wow. Abdominal pain began... So...
The doctor's first course of action was to let the woman pass the batteries naturally.
Oh, no. Her stomach she had a distended stomach. It was hanging above her pubic bone. How do you not know? Due to the weight of the batteries. Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to know what those doctors were where they're like, well, she said 55, but she's a little crazy. Let's let her shit them out for a couple days and we'll see where we're at then. Like, what the fuck?
What if her accent was so strong they thought she said 5? You're like, well, I don't know, just wait. they're like go to release her and like, I don't know, this bitch is still jiggling.
Setting off metal detectors.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I like the word. I love the word milked there because it really gives the visual of them like pushing them, like her stomach's wide open and they're just pushing these batteries through like it's one of those mazes with the ball and you gotta
Stop. Oh, this poor woman. I really hope she's getting help.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it.
Which brings us to our first ad for BetterHelp. We actually don't have sponsors, but if you're ever like, fuck man, my life is I just can't live it. You know what?
We all get there.
It's time for me to swallow batteries.
We all get there. I've looked longingly at a battery or two when I was in my dark days.
Yeah. I wonder if part of her
just reach out. First thing you have to do is just reach out and recharge.
Yeah.
You need a battery recharge. Don't need them.
Yeah.
Call a friend.
Well, like, I don't know. It's just insane.
What are they doing in Ireland? Nah, you know what? Like, people are crazy. Yeah, that's really basically that's the news. Yeah, is this bad news? Is this good news? I'm going to call it good news because they got them all out. She's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is good news and probably, hopefully, getting the help she needs.
Yeah.
Because now we know about it. So
yeah.
Sorry, lady. Get help.
So good news.
Good news.
Also, this reminds me of a clip I saw on Instagram.
Yeah.
Of a dog. They were trying to coax the dog to vomit.
Yeah.
And they did the hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah, I've done it with my dog. It's the worst.
Yeah. And the dog threw up and then a bright pink rabbit. Not like bunny rabbit. Like a toy for self-pleasure.
Oh my God. Came out of the dog?
Yeah.
How big was the dog? The rabbits are big.
Yeah. It was a big dog.
Those are big though.
Yeah.
Like, I might know the size of one, and I'm trying to imagine my dog even thinking about trying to get that down. There's no way.
It's like a
Huge dog.
Doberman. Yeah. His dog's name looked like it should have been Brutus.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
It must have had some sort of scent on it.
Oh yeah, some sort.
Who knows what?
Yeah.
Beef jerky.
Yeah. All right. So
that's what I call mine. No.
Good news.
Good news. She's okay.
All right. Do we go into your news or do we go into an other gaseous news?
I don't care. What is my news? Do I have news?
Yeah.
I started a new job.
Yeah.
I got news.
Yeah, you got
Let's
news.
talk about my news. I started a new job. I decorate cookies. Shout out to the girls that treat me sweet cookies. Grand opening October 29th in Ridgewood. You should be there. It's going to be good. They also listen to a lot of podcasts, so I'm hoping that they'll start listening to this.
Oh, nice.
I'm secretly hoping they'll start listening to it and also dreading if they start listening to it.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't told them the name of it yet or anything like that, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, in my mind, I imagine a future where I walk into work and I hear us talking, like they're just listening to my podcast and they're almost like, oh my gosh, like they're just like embarrassed because they're like, oh, you caught me, like they're fans. Okay. This is my future. And I'm going to be like, oh, guys, don't be silly. I just hate to hear my own voice, you know? And then I'll just bake some cookies. No, but I got a new job. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I need to get into more podcasts. So if you listen to my podcast, I'll listen to your podcast. Let me know what it is, because it's a lot of... you need a little something buzzing. And I got a new car.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have so much news. This whole episode should be about me. This is the Erin's news. I ate a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Wow.
And I felt bad about it, but not that bad. It was delicious. No, I got a new car, Jeep Renegade, and it's really cool.
And brings us to our second ad. Jeep Renegade, for when you're feeling like a renegade and you want to support the economy also. You want to jumpstart the economy, you renegade. Jeep.
Was I jumpstarting the economy by getting that?
Oh, yeah.
We didn't buy it. It's leased.
Still, though.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I'm glad. I'm happy to do
Right.
that for the economy.
Does that...
Yeah, it's leased, which makes me feel like a little annoyed because, like, you know I'm going to hit things with it. Like, it's what I do. I know. I should shut up.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing. No, but it's exciting. Those are exciting news in my life. We got a Jeep Renegade, and I got a new job. Better make more cookies to pay for that sweet ride, eh?
You get, maybe you should make little Jeep cookies.
Oh, that'd be so cute. You know, she does so many things, guys. No, she does like a lot of custom orders and stuff like that. So she does kids' birthday parties, blah, blah, things you would imagine. But then also she does a lot of corporate stuff.
Yeah.
Like Amazon reached out to her to make cookies for some corporate event, which would be super cool. But like and it's cool. It's really neat. It's I'm learning a lot and I'm fascinated and I admire the heck out of her because she's just like one lady cookie machine. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
When I worked at Victoria's Secret, it was like a big thing. Like once a month, we got this box of cookies.
Nice.
And that was like, we'd give them out. We'd get as many cookies as we had employees.
Yeah.
And everybody got one cookie.
Were they fancy cookies? Were they, I mean, these cookies that we make are like...
They were not like custom cookies, but they were like special flavors. But I mean, they weren't the best cookies.
See, it'd be cool if you got like if they went to Treat Me Sweet, we could make cookies that would be like cute cookies in the shape of like little panties or like little, like, you know what I mean? Like make them like cutesy. What? And then put like a Victoria's Secret logo on it or whatever.
Because nothing says thank you like a pair of edible panties.
I think
Just
so.
Picture all these.
You know what I mean? Something
girls
cute. Or even if not that,
Snap,
you
like-
could just do like a regular cookie with like the signature pink stripes and then just like a little logo. We have a cookie printer, print the logo on all of them. That would be so cool.
Yeah. But I just like, here's some eat these panties.
Eat these panties.
Like, what are you dogs?
Don't talk about panties and dogs.
Yeah, no, well, it's not like a secret. Dogs love panties.
I know. My dog's disgusting.
So this is more gas news, which the Treat Me Sweet cookies, they are guaranteed not to give you gas.
They're not going to give you gas, but you might go in there and you go, oh, that was a gas, because it was just so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just so much fun. Eat cookies.
So do you ever think like, I wonder if the universe gets gas?
I've never thought it before, but now I'm thinking about it all the time.
Well, it turns out no one's ever seen anything like this. Scientists are reporting that a black hole is burping.
Well, they have seen things similar.
Yes, but not quite like this.
But never quite like this. And I won't lie, this article fascinated me because the way they talk about it, basically, this black holes apparently eat stars. Have you heard about that?
You kind of sounded like Jay Leno. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Have you seen it?
Well, it's wild, dude. Scientists say a black hole has begun ejecting material years after it consumed a small star.
Yeah. Well, you didn't know that
Burping.
black holes ate stars?
No. I
They
never
eat
thought
everything.
about it that much. I never really gave black holes that much thought, to be honest with you. I suppose if I sat and thought about it, I would have figured it out. But the way they even talk about it is funny. Like they talk about it like it's eating a meal.
Yeah.
Like what black holes consume. Like, just I don't know. It just I found it funny.
Maybe black holes are all just moms and everything looks like a baby to them.
Oh, shush. I'm not actually eating children.
Yeah,
I leave
sure.
that to Hillary Clinton.
All right, Christina Teigen or Christy Teigen.
What?
Teigen.
What'd she do?
Sean Legend.
Yeah.
They eat babies.
They eat babies?
They eat babies.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh, well, you haven't been listening to enough podcasts.
Apparently, Chrissy Teigen's a baby
Chrissy
eater.
Teigen. Yeah. Yeah, so this was unique. I thought, I knew that black holes
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
eat stars.
I didn't realize I was doing a show with a scientist.
Anything that crosses the event horizon, it will consume.
Got it.
Now, what happens once it's in there, I don't know.
Okay. Do black holes scare you a little?
No.
Yeah, they scare me. Maybe that's why I choose not to read about them.
Well, that's why I never understood that song "Black Hole Sun." Because a black hole can't be a sun like a star. Black hole
Won't you come
won't even let light escape its grip.
and wash away the rain? Here's what's also cool. The materials that they're shooting out are going... What? I'm sorry.
It's like talking to a 6-year-old sometimes.
I'm sorry. Yes, so it won't even let light escape the black hole.
Yeah. So
It
light
takes everything.
Yeah.
So definitely not a sun.
So that's why I don't understand how years after it consumed this star, how this gas is escaping.
Well, it's not actual gas.
What?
It's pieces of a star coming out. What? Right?
Well, yeah, what is a star? Gas.
Is it?
Yeah. What the
I thought it was... I didn't know you were an astrology major, Tim. A star is just
I'm
gas?
not. I've just been through 5th grade.
Okay, I don't remember the stars were gas. Maybe I would have remembered, like, if I sat and thought about it for a while, but I probably wouldn't have.
All right, so this was submitted by good friend Josh Wells. Shout out Josh Wells, always sending us news.
Hell yeah.
So, as a star nears a black hole, gravitational forces stress it out. The researchers say that the material then spirals around, heats up.
It's spaghettified.
Yeah. spaghettified, I think, was actually a word that they used in this article.
It's right there, spaghettified. Because I was like, what the fuck?
I was going to give you shit for it, but then I was like...
This article made me hungry. I was like, what is going on?
It definitely, whoever
I'm a
wrote
black
this
hole.
could use a cookie.
Yeah.
From Treat Me Sweet. We should send whoever is the author of this a couple of Treat Me Sweets.
We should. We'll get on that.
So the material's going super, super fast.
Yeah, like almost the speed of light. Half the speed of light. That's a lot.
But so it says that some of the material can be flung out of that gravitational.
Yes.
So it's just like confusing to me that if nothing escapes the event horizon except this stuff, which is it's like using the black hole's gravitational pull against, it's like looping off it, kind of like how they came back from the moon. They used the gravity of the moon to kind of slingshot the space thing, like Apollo 13 back to Earth. Mm-hmm. So they're saying that stuff can enter event horizon and then
exit, which we didn't think
horizon.
before. But I feel like they also talked about things similar to this happening before, right? But never quite like this.
Yeah. It's so.
Yeah, because they do this. Most TDEs have outflow that travels at 10% of the speed of light.
Yeah.
And these ones are going faster.
50. Yeah. So what it's saying is mostly it happens immediately after it consumes the star also. This is saying it's happening years later.
2 years or something like that, right? Or more?
As I'm learning about stomachs, sometimes it takes time to digest.
2 years?
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, my black hole stomach.
Black hole stomach, won't you come?
No, black hole stomach, you do not need to come.
We don't need it. What I really like is one question. No. Wait, go. Stop. The team says the results may help scientists better understand the feeding behavior of black holes. Like, this sounded like black holes are just walking around gobbling stuff up.
Well, we don't know what a black hole is, really.
Well, duh. Apparently you do. You just gave us all the scientific facts.
No, I gave you facts about stars and
the moon.
Gravity.
No, you said nothing escapes.
Yeah, an event horizon.
What is an event horizon?
So if you picture the Earth, we have a gravitational field around us.
I'm picturing
right?
it, and for me, it's flat.
Because you're correct.
Okay, I'm picturing the Earth and gravity.
So you know how gravity is said to work. Like if you stretch out a sheet and then put a marble in the middle, and you like throw marbles on that sheet.
I've never heard of this. Okay, we're throwing marbles on a stretched out sheet. What about it?
With one big giant marble in the middle.
Yeah.
And the marbles will go around and around and eventually come in.
Yes.
But some of those marbles, like if you picture that sheet, that's where it starts the dip down into where that marble is. Mm-hmm. You picture the end of that sheet is the event horizon.
Event horizon, got it.
Because once it's on
it's
that
the
sheet,
perimeter of the black hole, if you will.
It's like the farthest that gravity can reach.
Yes.
So you're still going to be affected by the gravity, but you can get out of it. You can use the force to escape it.
Okay. But you can't with a black hole.
Once you cross the event
Nothing
horizon.
escapes the event horizon.
Apparently, unless
it's spaghettified.
Yeah. Spaghetti.
You throw some people into black holes, they come out spaghetti people.
Well, that's
I don't get it.
So, like, that's one of my... It's not like a fear of mine, but, like, I like to think about it sometimes. It's, like, being... Like, if the event horizon was a distinct line, and then you, like, cross that line, mm-hmm. Your finger, like, the cells in your finger would be separated from your body. Like,
Yeah.
and so they would go infinitely fast towards the black hole while you're still like
Here.
yeah. So then you'd be like being stretched
Yeah.
and like just it's like it honestly it seems like the best form of joint relief.
Oh yeah, I know.
Right?
Yeah, I'll just stick my head in it.
Right.
Just like release the pressure on my neck, please. Suck my head into a black hole for a while.
Yeah. And just burp me back out.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's making me think of that movie with what's his face in the Lincoln commercials. All right,
Matthew
all right,
McConaughey.
all right. Did you watch that movie? It was like space. It's like he goes to. It's like
Was that him?
yeah. There was one. Well, they've made a lot of movies about space,
No,
but yeah,
just
there
the
was one with him, and it was good. But it's a lot of this kind. There's a lot of talk. There's like a lot of black hole stuff, and like if you could get sucked into like almost like a different dimension of Earth.
Well, that's what nobody knows what's on the other side of a black hole.
I was just gonna make a very bad comment. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. Just think about black holes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, all right. So I like.
Oh man, I want to whisper it in your ear because it's so funny. But I can't. It'll actually get us canceled.
What's on the other side of a black hole? Is it growing up without a dad?
Yeah, mine was worse, but
Okay.
same avenue. It's just unwanted baby.
Same vein.
Same vein.
Same vein.
Not good. Not good. Not good. We don't actually feel that way. We're just comedians.
Yeah.
We can't help ourselves.
Yeah, and nothing. Yep. All right. Nothing escapes from a black hole. That's what else does nothing escape from? We won't go into that. All right. So now we got more news. This is a little lighter.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, some
I
light
was so
news.
afraid we were going to get canceled. We were going down a bad road.
You know what has escaped
What?
Event Horizon? Toys R Us.
What?
Making a
You're
comeback.
fucking kidding me. Not a comeback. We're going to see the giraffe dude.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
That's his name?
Joffrey.
Ah, Dahmer.
Oh, fuck. I
What
didn't
if
even
he's like
think
Jeffrey
about that.
Dahmer, the giraffe?
Would he eat giraffes or humans?
As long as they were gay, he wouldn't care.
Well, that's how they assert dominance. They bang each other's necks around, and then they get all...
Oh, hey. I got to feed a giraffe in Florida. It was really cool. My boys got to, too. It was fun.
I'm always amazed when giraffes, like, reach their neck and they don't tip over.
Yeah, right? You would think. Feels like they would be, like, top heavy.
Yeah.
They got big bodies, though, too. They're just big animals.
Yeah.
They're pretty majestic. Anyway, what's up with Toys R Us? I thought they went bankrupt.
So, they did. Bankrupt. They sold all the stores.
I remember.
But, you know what remains, though?
What?
Our memories.
I actually don't have that many Toys R Us memories.
Really?
Yeah. My parents didn't take us to Toys R Us.
Oh, I remember my uncle took me to Toys R Us, and I bought a big giant, I think it was a Ninja Turtle. It was it was probably like 3 feet tall.
That's cool.
Yeah. I think my uncle had like a Christmas where he like came into like a bunch of money.
Yeah, and he was hooking up all the kids. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents never like that. I don't really have Toys R Us memories, to be completely honest with you. I feel like it was a store that it was like, we don't go near that store because that was one of 5. It was like, we're not touching Toys R Us. They're gonna want everything. And so for me, it just was like Toys R Us, and I just I didn't experience
for you,
it
it
in
was
that
just
way.
a name.
It was just a name.
And that's what I feel like this is. Macy's is bringing Toys R Us the name back.
Oh, liars. So basically they're going to have a section of their store that's going to be Toys R Us, and they're just gonna have toys, right?
Yeah.
Like just like every Macy's Home and Macy's whatever.
Yeah, and they're just trying to capitalize on our nostalgia. The people with money,
Yes.
us, not the kids. Kids don't have money.
Kids don't have money.
Unless they're TikTok famous, then they have more money than us.
We don't need to worry about those kids. They're stupid.
But Macy's toy sales since acquiring the name are 15 times higher.
Of course they are. Yeah, because we're going to get all nostalgic. We're going to be like, I'm bringing you to Toys R Us. And like you said, the kids don't give a shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, although there are kind of cool things, since it is Macy's, they have more money than any Toys R Us corporation company ever had. So they're doing some giveaways, some fun stuff for the family.
I like that.
You can go there.
I'm sure they'll do good stuff for the holidays.
Yeah.
Macy's, I feel like they're always like, when I go shopping at the holidays, there's always somebody outside of Macy's doing something good. Like you know, like toy drives and stuff. I feel like that's the store that I always see people outside of. No?
You trust those people?
I mean, I don't give them anything. I'm just saying I see them. Yeah, no, I trust them.
You trust the Salvation Army people?
I trust Salvation Army people.
Red bucket and their bell?
I do usually, yeah.
I always ask to see identification.
I never ask to see identification.
Prove to...
That's a good... Salvation Army is a good organization to give money to. Save my brother's life. Yeah, it's probably a great hustle.
A lot of it, all you need is a Santa outfit. Here's how you... Let me
a bell.
Here's
you
some
need
news.
You need the proper thing though, with the little slits in the top. Like people are gonna notice if you're not.
Yeah, you know how you get it?
Steal it?
Yeah, you beat up somebody who's working for the Salvation Army. You steal it. You run. You find a Macy's.
Anywhere really.
Yeah, maybe you find one with a Toys R Us in it.
Maybe you steal some toys while you're at it. Boost a couple toys.
Hey, this is what we want you to do this holiday season. Steal.
Boost.
Everything you possibly can.
Shoplifting.
These corporations...
They're taking over.
They're taking over. They're taking our past. They're taking our Toys R Us. They're taking the name and just using it. Like it means nothing. We're being used and abused, and not in a good way, in a bad way.
The worst kind of use is using and abusing. Yeah. We don't like it.
And no, and we're sick of it.
We're mad.
Well, that's
I'm all right. I mean, I'm all right with it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna. I will steal some things.
Well, I mean, that could bring us to an article if you want to go there.
Toys would be hard to steal. They're bigger.
Yeah, Boost. And that's why they put them in those big boxes.
Man, the way they wrap up toys. Whew, why? Well, why is the packaging so fucking different? No child is going to get that out of the packaging.
Well, yeah, they need the toys to be child safe. The first time
you mean the packaging?
Yeah.
Well, do they need it to be like just extra human? Like sometimes just getting things out of the packaging because now they like screw them.
I know.
Why is this so hard? Is it necessary too? Are we just creating more waste?
Yeah, we're doing all those things. That's why Toys R Us went under the first time.
Toy packaging?
Yeah, they're spending all that money on packaging. Not enough on the toys. Not enough on what really matters. And that's the consumers. Spend money on us. That's all we want.
That's what we want. It's all we want.
I'm all over the place. Steal from them. Give us stuff.
Spend money on the consumers. Does Toys R Us...
the opposite of how the economy works.
Does Toys R Us carry an assortment of puzzles?
Is a puzzle a toy?
I think it could be considered a toy.
What is a toy?
What constitutes a toy? Well, I would say that rabbit that came out of that dog's mouth would be a toy. Let's look up what is a toy.
Hey, and also, if you're going to go to Toys R Us and you need batteries, we know the lady. We can hook you up.
Yeah, we got it. Hold on. Toy definition. An object for a child to play with, typically a model typically a model or miniature replica of something.
All right.
Or a toy dog. Okay.
So a puzzle is only a toy if a kid plays with it.
Did it say child there? For a child. Wow. Interesting. What about adult toys? I feel like we're living a lie. We can't call them that.
Well,
Toy isn't the proper word. A puzzle is, I guess, I'm going to come to the conclusion it's not a toy. And you know why I take that seriously, too? Because I take my puzzling seriously. And so it was like, quit playing with your toys. I'd be like, excuse you.
it's not a toy.
This is a jigsaw.
Toys are for children.
This is a jigsaw.
This is an adult toy.
This is my jigsaw. It's a magic puzzle, and I'll let you see the ending if you leave me alone.
That sounds like an adult toy.
I started a new magic puzzle. There's some breaking news.
Breaking news.
I started a new magic puzzle, and I'm not that into it.
What?
And it's taking me a while to get into, and it's upsetting me.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this week to hit it hard and just get back in.
What if the magic's gone?
Magic's never gone in Magic Puzzle. Magic Puzzle Company, we need a sponsor. Best puzzles ever. Most fun puzzles ever created on planet Earth. Fun for the whole family. It's a puzzle they're almost designed to do with someone else, like together. You know what I mean? You can do it that way. Like it's fun. My boys look forward to these puzzles. They don't actually do them with me. They're Truman sometimes.
Well, then it becomes a toy.
Then it becomes a toy. That's when it becomes a toy, yeah. So maybe...
This whole thing is quite puzzling.
So Toys R Us is back, but not at the same.
Yeah, it's another corporation capitalizing on our nostalgia.
Dicks.
Thanks, Macy's.
Thanks a lot, Macy's.
Although, I will say Macy's is the only place I go to buy jeans anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And get my Levi's. These are Levi's.
Cool. Neat. He wears great jeans, guys. Go to Macy's.
Well, just
pick up a toy while you're there, not a puzzle.
They're just down the middle. Levi jeans are like...
They're a classic.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong.
Nah.
It's not like you're getting Lucky brand jeans.
Yeah.
Like, that's a little much.
It's a bit much.
Like $100 for a pair of jeans.
Bullshit. Total bullshit, in my opinion. I just boost them.
Yeah. I don't know. We have some news here that this... I found this news.
Oh, I like this news.
Yeah, so this news...
Oh, wait. Is this the one I like?
The family?
Yeah. Oh, there they are.
Yeah. All right. So there's this guy...
Anthony.
He's living in Michigan, I believe. Michigan family. He called...
Of 4.
Family of 4. So there's... it's like a traditional American family.
Correct. Mom, dad, 2 sons.
2 autistic sons.
Tradition.
So dad calls 911.
911.
You want to do a reenactment?
Yeah, sure.
All right, you be the 911 operator?
Yeah, obviously.
Right.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I'm Anthony Sirigliano.
Okay. Hi, Anthony. What's your emergency?
People are trying to erase me.
Okay. Are there people in your house right now?
No.
Okay. Are they on their way to your house?
I don't know.
Okay. And what makes you think these people are trying to erase you?
I know too much about 9/11.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk to you anymore. That's what would happen.
That's exactly what
Inside
happened.
job.
It was outside. We went over this. 9/11 happened outside.
It did happen outside.
There's
but
a lot of pictures.
The planning took place.
A lot of video.
Indoors.
The planning happened in caves, if you ask me.
I'm not going to ask you.
Terrorists. So this guy calls 911. I'm going to do that throughout this whole thing because reading this, I constantly went back and forth between 911 and 9/11.
It's kind of wild. I want to know what his wife's opinion is. Like, was she on board? Or Or was she just or was she like a victim in all this kind of?
I don't know.
I'm curious.
So this guy, Anthony Sirigliano, calls 911. He says, people are trying to erase me because I know too much about 9/11. Cops go to the house. They're like, what are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
Would you watch Loose Change this week and you're freaking out? And he's like, no, I'm a banker and I know stuff that I'm not supposed to know. And the cops kind of brush him off.
No, did he work? Like, I want to know what he did for, like, was he in the city during, like, why does he know that? Why is he claiming to know this stuff?
So he didn't really have, he said he has information concerning the terrorist attacks of vital national interest. And then officers go to their home. He says, I'm not crazy. Mr. Geeting knows me. I'm a Christian and I need some help. I know this sounds crazy and you don't have instructions for this. He seemed cool, calm, and collected throughout the entire phone call. Stated he had no weapons, not even a BB gun. And he asked that police arrive with their lights off and sirens off so they don't scare the children. Cops go there, speak to him for 45 minutes. And although he was displaying paranoia and concerns regarding the FBI and CIA, police determined that no one was in imminent danger, so the cops go home.
Okay.
Pretty much it sounds like the cops went there and like, this guy's a crazy conspiracy theorist.
Yeah. They're like, okay, your Looney Tunes were be safe, bye.
Yeah. Next day, family goes missing.
Very weird.
No activity on the credit cards. You know, they try to trace them, but see, here's what they don't tell you. Anthony's smart. He knows they're going to track him through his credit cards.
Yeah.
He knows that George Soros is after him, and George will stop at nothing to get him. So what does he do? He goes off the grid, like a good American. We should all be living off the grid.
I would love to live off the grid. You know how I feel about that. Make it happen.
Yeah. Two sons, they take the van, no credit card, no the bank accounts, they're perfectly normal.
Phones turned off.
Yeah, and the phones, they found phones in the home.
Yeah, they were left behind. They left the mother behind.
Yeah, so this is the funniest part.
That suffers from dementia. Oh, I didn't read that part. They leave the poor mother with dementia. Oh.
So the husband who thinks that 9/11 is...
He knows about it.
Coming down on him.
Yeah.
He takes his wife and two sons and leaves the mother-in-law in the house.
Yes. Every man's dream. Just leave the mother-in-law. So they left the mother who suffers from dementia. She was found wandering the streets. And their pets were wandering the streets. This poor woman. What the fuck? They're like, we can't bring you with us, Grandma.
So, like, I part of me thinks that this guy is just like, I need a break.
Why would he bring his wife and kids with him if he just needed a break?
Because his mother-in-law.
I mean, he needed a break from her. So
my dad and mom, when my grandma was going through her dementia, we had her come and live with us.
Yeah.
And this woman would say the worst things.
I believe it.
To my dad.
I believe it. Yeah, dementia's rough.
Worst thing. And my dad, like, this is when I realized how strong of a person my dad was. Mm-hmm. And he would just sit there and take it on the chin.
Wow. Yeah, I can't imagine.
Yeah, and, like, not only that, he would, like, then, like, change her diaper while she's calling him the worst names under the sun.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I guess, you have to, in your mind, just keep telling yourself, like, this is not reality. This is coming from someone, it's not this isn't about you. This is they're sick or whatever.
So this guy's like, you know what? If the FBI and CIA are coming for me, maybe they can take her off my hands. Like
it's a bit much. Yeah. But the good thing is, like, all his relatives said, like, oh no, we don't think he's going to harm his family. He just seems like he's trying to protect them. Just not the mother-in-law.
Yeah. So,
let her go.
Since then, the family has been found. They were found in Wisconsin.
What were they doing there?
Who knows?
Being cool.
Yeah. So there's no update.
This is so fucked up that you would even bring us news like this, Tim. Because now we know they're found. Don't you want to know what they did? How long were they gone for?
A week. How long do you think you could live off the grid?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I got kids, so it feels like.
So did he?
Well, I wouldn't do that to them. Is what I'm trying to say. But if it was just me and I just had to worry about me, I could live off the grid for a while. I would love it. But people would go looking for me. I'm a white woman.
So they're found. Just guys saying, Fremont police told all the members of the family they're still of the opinion that people are after them, but the elements of investigation do not meet the criteria for protective custody.
Yeah, because like somebody's got to look out for these kids, right?
Yeah. So they're saying the dad is paranoid still. So
I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
It's usually the first thing a crazy person says.
Mr. Keating.
I want to know. You know what? 911 probably got that call and they were like, fuck, Mr. Keating. Code red. Somebody knows about Mr. Keating. Mr. Keating probably 9/11 does.
I don't know. So,
Michigan found in Wisconsin. Wow.
Yeah, so.
Conspiracy fueled dad. I don't like reading things like that.
Yeah, so.
Well, I'm glad they were found and that they're okay.
Yeah.
I hope that they continue to be okay, though, because it doesn't sound like this guy's. Nobody's stepping in.
Yeah.
Well, to be like, I mean, and I'm not saying, people have a right to live their lives. He has a right to live his life the way he wants, but my only fear would be like harm, you know what I mean? If they were in harm's way.
From the dad?
From anyone.
From maybe the government.
The government, the dad, Keating. Just life. Maybe dad being on his like crazy rant, taking them, puts them somehow in harm's way, like unintentionally.
What if the dad is protecting them from harm's way?
He might be. I don't know. I believe conspiracies sometimes. So, like, I do want to know, why did the building fall that way? I don't know. Maybe this guy knows. Maybe Anthony knows.
Yeah. And this is from the New York Post.
That's our news source.
So is this good news?
Yes, because they're safe. We could hear family went missing and then were located in the woods dead.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say yes, good news. So this has all been good news today.
Yeah. Should we try to find some bad news?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Should we stay on New York Post? I feel like that's going to...
Why not? I feel like they'll have some bad news. I just read that and I was like, ugh.
What is that word? Educrat? I've never heard that word before.
High school football team's 9/11 banners upset woke educrat.
Ugh. Oh, wait. Are they... So apparently they started marching with a thin blue line flag, and that upset people.
People getting upset about things like this, they need to look into more upsetting things. There's plenty.
Yeah. I'm reading all about 9/11. I forgot I clicked
We're
the
not
9/11
the 9/11 show. We're bringing you the news.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I want to know. Why haven't you sent us nudes yet, people?
No.
I am dying to get some nudes. I'm just waiting for somebody to be like, oh, wait. Let me send them my nudes. Who's this bitch?
Kim Kardashian.
Is that her? Why she looks so
Wait,
fake?
what?
Plan B, Kim Kardashian.
Oh, yeah. So
she's like a fake Kim Kardashian?
No. Kim Kardashian wanted to go to Vegas for her birthday, which I believe was...
She's 42?
Yeah.
Wow, we're the same age almost. Actually, she's older than me.
Yeah.
Haha, bitch.
She wanted to get on a private jet to go to Sin City, and I believe it's the same weekend that Skankfest was going on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that would have been fitting. There's just picturing her and Luis J. Gomez in the same building gives me laughs.
So, but what happened to her?
So, while en route, Kim Kardashian informed that pilot could not land due to dangerous weather conditions. So they went back home. Yeah. So they just turned around and went home. And then she went to In and Out with her big fake boobs. And it's nice to know that, they live just like us.
Yeah, they really do. There's a picture of her in and out after showing a picture of a private jet.
Yeah. She's in a scarf that probably costs more than the entire In and Out franchise.
Yeah. You think she tipped this girl?
I hope
This
so.
poor girl, I'd be like, quit taking a fucking selfie. I'm just trying to work and give you your burger.
Well, do you think I think maybe the girl... Oh, no, the girl isn't even looking.
She's not even looking. She was not approving of this picture.
You know what would be so funny? Like if I was working at In and Out and Kim Kardashian came in, I wouldn't know it was Kim Kardashian.
I don't think I would either because she looks so weird now. You wouldn't know? You know Kim Kardashian.
No, I really don't.
Well, you would just have to look at her butt.
Yeah, but I see girls in Jersey City with big old butts like that.
Yeah, but I'm assuming, why can't I?
Because you have to use two fingers. It's like every girl I've ever dated.
So good. This What by Kim creator let out after taking a big bite of her burger. Wait, let me try a cheese fry. I want to see what all this hype is about.
She's never had a cheese fry before.
Prompting Kim to interject. They're so good. Oh, God.
Man, they're just like us.
Filmed herself donning the white feathers around her neck as the restaurant employees took her order. Who's this in the background? They don't even look real.
Well, that's not.
Wearing a silver bikini top after landing back in LA. In-N-Out Burger. I think for my 42nd birthday, I'm going to wear a silver bikini top and matching pants.
You know what's funny? There's two types of people where going to In-N-Out is a treat for. Ridiculously wealthy and ridiculously poor.
Yeah.
Everyone in the middle
that sounds
like,
about right. Can I tell you something? I've never been to In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there one around here?
No.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I've been to In-N-Out. When I visited my brother, we went to In-N-Out. And another trip to California we went to the world's oldest still operating McDonald's.
Wow, that's kind of cool. How
Yeah.
would it look cool and old?
Yeah, but also then they had the modern signs for the McRib is back.
Yeah,
it was just
yeah.
such a contrast of old but very new. It was strange. It was odd. The people that I went with, that was one of their missions for the trip. Was to go to this, we drove far out of the way.
Yeah.
To go to this McDonald's.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a McDonald's.
And guess what?
What?
It's the same exact food.
Yeah, of course, it's McDonald's. That's what makes them so great. Here's what I want to know. Why is this news? Also, look at the very end of the of the thing. Meanwhile, Kim's big weekend plans in Vegas weren't the only ones that got derailed. Organizers of the When We Were Young music festival had to cancel the first day of performances due to the weather conditions. Oh. They get like a little boop. It's a whole music festival. Kim gets a whole fucking article.
Yeah, well, we know what sells.
I'm glad she's wearing her cross, though. I don't know what I did. No.
One day, I'm just going to teach you how to use
a computer,
Apple product.
Yeah, I don't like Apple.
Yeah, see, you do 2 fingers, you go into the area that you want to scroll.
I was just doing that.
You were over here doing. Oh no, you were down here doing this.
Oh, I wasn't doing it in the right area.
Yeah,
I don't want to learn how to use an Apple product. I don't like technology.
I was gonna say, Apple products are a lot like women. You got to use 2 fingers, and it's got to be in the right area.
Look at Tim acting like he knows about women.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, sure you do. Why does it say Kylie?
No, it's just showing the picture of her private jet. She's using her sister's private jet, which, come on.
Oh, so she's not really that rich.
Oh, yeah.
She wasn't getting too extravagant. She just borrowed a jet.
I don't think Kim is the richest Kardashian anymore.
That's wild. She used to be. But who the hell knows? Now their whole family is like... But they don't even look... I wish they stopped with their faces. They're such pretty girls, and they just keep fucking with their faces. They don't need to.
Oh, this is all page 6 stuff. So this is all supermodels.
Travis Scott.
No, we don't.
Why do they all date black men?
Why wouldn't they?
Well, true. I suppose that's a good point. I just find it interesting.
Well, their brother doesn't date black men.
Does he date black women?
Ooh, good question.
Do we ever see him dating? Does anybody care about him?
I feel like he's got to. Like,
why wouldn't he?
Dates?
Traumatized. New York City. Here's a sad story. Subway shove victim left suicidal as mom rages again. Wait, what? Can you read that and tell me if I'm dumb? Traumatized. New York City subway shove victim left suicidal as mom rages against Adams.
So I guess Adams is the person who pushed her. After she was pushed, she was left suicidal.
No, I think maybe her kid was left suicidal, and she's the mom. Unprovoked attack, was left traumatized and suicidal, his mother told the Post. See?
Oh, I saw victim and assumed it was a woman.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. How about this?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
We talk about girls with daddy issues. These girls are going crazy for Jeffrey Dahmer's dad.
His real dad, not the actor who played his dad?
No, his real dad. They're going as far as throwing their panties onto his property.
Yeah, man. Wait a minute. In the wake of Netflix explicit, Dahmer allegedly swarmed the Ohio home of the late serial killer's father, Lionel Dahmer, 86, with vicious and sometimes lusty
messages.
Oh, you don't know how to use an Apple product either, it appears.
I wanted to highlight that.
Whatever. I just... Jeffrey Dahmer's dad is said to be Undies Attack. I'm so glad we opened this. Yeah. Wow. Messages for the senior citizen. Poor old dude. Yeah. We had a lady stop at the end of the driveway, take off her panties and throw them in the yard. Yeah. Oh, he has a caretaker.
Yeah.
Lionel's caretaker, Jeb, told the Sun, leave this man alone.
I had to go out there with a pair of tongs to pick up the woman's granny panties. Why did I gotta say what they... Well, I mean, if it was a thong...
It feels kind of rude.
Yeah. This guy's 86.
I don't know, man.
There's a 20-year-old lady throwing his underwear at him.
20?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Who do you think is into Dahmer's dad?
Me. No, I'm just kidding. Wow. Okay.
So you hear that Jeffrey Dahmer's dad is thinking about suing Netflix?
No, but I did hear that some people were pissed about the show.
Yeah.
That it didn't focus on the victims enough, and like I just heard there was a lot of controversy. Why does he want to sue them?
For the same reason. It's like glorifying what his son did.
Can you sue them for glorifying, or I feel like you can only sue them for false,
Well,
for
also,
putting false information. No.
In the other documentary, that they did, they used messages between Jeffrey Dahmer and his lawyers, and they did not have the rights to do so.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that one.
Yeah.
It's upsetting.
Yeah.
And I mean, you got to admit, you watch it and you do start thinking, like, why am I watching this and enjoying this story of this person? And these people are dead.
Well, because it's... See, this is what Hollywood should be doing.
Making more stories of dead people?
No.
About killers?
Instead of making, Ariel a mermaid, a black mermaid, they should be making a killer a role model.
They should be what? Making a killer a role model?
No, obviously not.
I thought you were going to say they should make Jeffrey Dahmer black. And I'm like, I don't think that works.
That would be so much...
That doesn't work because there was a lot of racial tension at that time. You got to see how it plays in. You can't have him be a black dude. It doesn't work.
But...
I
mean, this is like the most unwoke thing ever. Not only is he killing people of color, he's killing gay people of color. Come on, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
It's 2022. You got to kill Whitey.
Okay. Could we maybe not kill anyone?
No. We have to.
No.
We have to kill them.
Do we have to eat them?
Well, once we kill them,
do we have to have sex with them?
It would be wasteful not to.
Have sex with them? Waste not, want not. Take your pants down. Ew, so
what
gross.
A good Christian boy.
He did turn to Christianity before he got
I don't know. I
killed.
Also heard that like he would taunt people in jail.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he would like shape his food into like organs.
They do show him like kind of taunting the guys in jail. Did you watch the show?
No.
Oh. You're like, no, I lived it.
No, Jeffrey Dahmer would want nothing to do with me. I'm the opposite of what that guy wants.
The opposite? What? Because you're white? Other than that, you fit it to a T. So
welcome to the last episode of Send News.
Oh, come on. Stop, Timothy. It was a joke.
Somebody brought up an interesting point the other day, though. That
Don't be so upset. Get more woke.
Exactly. That, like, if you go to a straight guy and you go, oh, are you straight or gay? They'll be like, oh, straight.
Yeah.
But if you go to, like, a gay guy and you say, are you straight or gay? They'll be just like, oh, I'm gay.
Yeah.
Like, they don't get offended that you think they're straight.
Would consider they're straight. Yeah. Well, that's just... That'll change. I think that'll change. Just like everything, that's going to change. Imagine one day being straight is not the norm.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Imagine, like, you're, like, figuring out your sexuality. You're not sure.
Yeah.
And then you meet Jeffrey Dahmer. You're like, I don't know if I want to do this or not.
I'm not sure if I'm into guys.
I don't know. He was like, I'm still going to fucking kill you.
Yeah, you're dying, so.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one. Cannibal found guilty of murdering man he met on dating app named Kevin Bacon.
Ooh.
But I like that there's he met on dating app.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a total typo. Like it's nothing.
Yeah, come on, New York Post.
Step it up.
Also, like, if you're going to eat anybody, it should be a guy named Kevin Bacon. Like, if you're going to eat somebody, and they got the last name Bacon.
Yeah. I mean, that just sounds... He probably had he had something in his mind. When the guy showed up, that was it. It was like, it's game time.
Yeah.
Let's eat. All right. Is that our news?
Yeah, it's our news.
That's our news, guys. We want you to keep sending us news because we need it.
Yeah.
We need the news. You see something wacky, weird, send it to us. You see something interesting, thought-provoking, send it to us.
You see something that's just like, this is ridiculous. Keep that to yourself.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah, no. Send us whatever. We're not going to... Some of the stuff, we're going to have to say we can't talk about that. Because then they'll know how much we know about 9/11.
Yeah, I feel like this should be our last 9/11 story, probably. They're on to us.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
We don't know anything about 9/11.
I don't know anything about it. Don't know. Sad day. I know that much. And
it was a Tuesday.
Shh.
What? They told me never to forget.
Good boy. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Be newsworthy.